Indicator Media presents Classic Car Update, your collector car newscast with sales, shows, and racing news. This is the Monday, June 23rd, 2025 edition. Hello, I'm Chad Allen Tyson. We begin with auction news. In land auctions, H&H has a classic motor car auction on Wednesday, June 25th in Milton Keynes, Bedfordshire, UK, at the Millbrook Proving Ground. They have 122 lots currently listed on their website. One is withdrawn. Where the two highest estimated lots are a 1957 Bentley Continental S1 HJ Mulliner Fastback at an estimated range of $250,000 to £300,000, or $336,000 to $404,000, and a 1966 Aston Martin DB6 Sports Saloon with a $200,000 to £240,000 range, or $269,000 to $323,000 range. Sale starts at noon local time. Brightwells is also holding a sale on Wednesday, June 25th. Well, closing one at least, as registration and bidding began on Saturday, June 21st. Top listed estimate is $80,000 to £90,000, or $108,000 to $121,000, for a 1954 Jaguar XK 120 SE Roadster. Another 165 lots are set out on their website, combining their classic and vintage lots, plus their modern classic ones. Some highlights and news from online sales. On Bring a Trailer, it was a busy weekend as usual. Here are a few highlights that show some strong prices for years one might not normally expect. First up is a 1987 Chevrolet K5 Blazer Silverado 4x4. After the seller acquired the car in 2024, it received a repaint, interior refresh, and engine servicing. It's lifted with 37-inch tires and has headers and retro sound stereo. All of that found a new home at $49,750. I wonder if we'll see an Ellis in that one. Time will tell. Up next is a 1979 Chrysler 300 out of Idaho with a Washington title. This shiny big bumper beast brought $19,250. There's no mention of a restoration, just maintenance and 55,000 miles on the odometer. MSRP for a 1979 Cordoba with the 300 package? They started at $10,054, and this one was delivered for $11,097.65. Lastly, this 1995 BMW 850 CSI sold for $88,850. Now, this price is a little over the middle market by $20,000 or so, but Broad Arrow sold an 850 CSI in Amelia Island for $100,000, and there is a dealer out there asking $145,000 for theirs. This is also the third time this specific CSI has changed hands on Bring a Trailer. First in 2020 for $81,500, then in 2021 for $92,500, and now 2 days ago for this nearly $89,000. Only questions are, how much longer until we see it again, and what is the price going to be? Now on to racing news. The NASCAR Cup Series continued from Pocono Raceway, aka the Tricky Triangle in Long Pond, Pennsylvania. The Great American Getaway 400 saw Chase Briscoe win the race by .682 seconds over Joe Gibbs Racing teammate Denny Hamlin. Ryan Blaney came in third. Briscoe punched his ticket to the 2025 playoff and led a race best 72 of 160 laps. The 2.5-mile track began hosting NASCAR races in 1974. Formula E was in sweltering Jakarta, Indonesia for the race on Saturday, June 21st. Dan Ticktum of Team Cupra Kiro won the race after starting fifth. Eduardo Mortara of Mahindra Racing and Nico Mueller of Andretti Formula E finished second and third respectively. The next Formula E race is July 12th in Germany. And that's the collector car news for today. We'll be back every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with updates, news, and more. Please like if you like, leave a comment if you have one, share if you care, and subscribe today for more collector car news. Classic Car Update is a production of Indicator Media and is made in association with the Autoshift.